We are describing first lesson of history, rise of nationalism in Europe. In the previous video, we started our topic Liberal Revolution of 1848 and we studied at that time when the revolution started, people were against the dynastic rulers. They opposed the economic control and they demanded there should be free movement of goods. Even such movements provide a base for the unification of Germany and Italy. Earlier, Italy and Germany were divided into the small kingdoms, but liberal revolution provided a base for the unification of such divided countries like Germany and Italy. And these liberal revolutions were against the bonded labor and serfdom also. Bonded labor means when we take work from the labor without giving any wages. So by their efforts, serfdom and bonded labor was abolished. And Habsburg rulers, they granted more autonomy to the Hungarians in 1867. Now, as we discussed, liberal revolution provided a base for the German unification. Now we will describe how the unification of Germany took place. Germany that was divided into the small kingdoms or small parts. But the Otto von Bismarck was the architect of unification of Germany. Now how the Germany unification took place. Nationalist feelings were widespread among the middle class Germans who in 1848 tried to unite the different parts of Germany into a nation state. Main step taken by Otto von Bismarck. Otto von Bismarck was considered the architect of unification of Germany and he carried out the process with the help of Prussian army and bureaucracy. Continued 3 years, three wars took place near about 7 years with Austria, Denmark and France, and after this process of unification of Germany was completed. After the unification of Germany in January 1871, the Prussian King William I was proclaimed as the emperor in a ceremony held at Versailles. After this, there was the formation of Frankfurt Parliament in Germany. The Frankfurt Parliament that was formed during the Revolution of 1848, and in this parliament or assembly there was near about 831 members. These 831 members, they drafted the constitution for a unified German. After this, the unification of Britain also took place. Britain, how it occurred the name of UK. As we know, Britain was a such type of country where industrial revolution took place first, and with the help of development of trade and wealth, it extended its control over the other nations. And act of union that was took place between England and Scotland. After this act, England and Scotland combined together and they resulted in the formation of UK. After some time, Ireland also incorporated in UK. So UK is made by the three countries, England, Scotland and Ireland. Ireland was forcibly incorporated in UK in 1801 under the Act of Union 1801. So in 1707, Scotland and Britain both combined together, and in 1801 Ireland also combined together. After this, it occupied the name of UK. Before its incorporation, the country was deeply divided between the Catholics and Protestants. The English helped the Protestant of Ireland to impose their dominance over the Catholic country. How female figure become an allegory of the nation. Artists in the 18th and 19th century, they started to represent the nation in human forms. And the nations, they were portrayed or represented as the female figures. Many artists, they used the female allegory to represent the idea of liberty, justice, and republic. Such as in ninth class also we studied about the French Revolution. In French Revolution also many female figures they represented the idea of liberty, justice, and republic. In France, she was Christiane Marini, a popular Christian name which underlined the idea of a people nation. In the same way, different type of icons, objects or symbols, they were also used to represent the idea of nationalism. For example, in France, such as the people who demanded the liberty, they started to wear the red color cap, and justice was represented by a blindfolded woman carrying a pair of weighing scales. In the same way, in Germany, Germania became the allegory of the German nation. Germania wear a crown of oak leaves as the German oak stand for heroism. Now, the last topic, Balkan issue. How the Balkan issue responsible for the First World War. Balkan was a region of geographical and ethnic variations. Modern day Romania, Bulgaria, Albania, Greek, Macedonia, Bosnia, Slovenia, Serbia, etc. And the people who live in these Balkan areas, they were known as Slavs. A large part of Balkan was under the control of Ottoman Empire, and there were internal conflicts among these Slavic nations to prove their identity and independence. And this Balkan area became area of intense conflict because all they wanted to set up their identity and independence. And Balkan states they were jealous of each other, even they wanted to expand their area or territory also. And after this a series of wars took place, such as Russia, Germany, England, Hungary. They were keen on countering the hold of other power over the Balkans, and they extend their control over the area. So this led to a series of wars in the region, and finally the First World War took place.